I'm Andrea Roberts. I'm National Head of Leasing at Knight Frank Australia. There's a lot of press that's honed in on the negative elements of returning to work, mainly because global headlines keep perpetuating the idea that what is happening on the west coast of the US is happening everywhere. But real estate's a local game, and what's happening in Australia isn't necessarily happening in Europe or the US. Each city within a country has its own culture and experienced different impacts from COVID. In Australia, the obsession with occupancy rates is really only a Sydney and Melbourne issue. And if I was to comment broadly on where we see return to work now, the pendulum we see is really turning, and employers are getting stronger on their positions to return to work in higher mandated percentages. The government and large financial institutions are lagging the most, as most small to medium-sized businesses are really back to pre-COVID occupancy rates. I feel like we're really going to stop talking about return to work as we tick over into 2024. We're really lucky in Australia to have a very sophisticated property market. It's recognised our clients lead the way globally when it comes to innovation of amenity, end-of-trip facilities and customer tenant-focused mindsets. This is predominantly because ownership is based around sophisticated REITs or wholesale funds, and they are very focused on high levels of tenant retention and keeping vacancy or downtime to a minimum, which drives performance of their assets. So in a long-winded way, how do you achieve those two key performance movers? It's about having well-located buildings with best-in-class facilities, amenities that encourage high performance and high attendance from their occupiers. I'm pretty positive about vacancy rates declining for owners in a very tight window in the core next year. We've already seen this happen so far in 2023, and as there's only limited stock that will be added to the market by mid-2024, I see that occupiers will have a limited window to take advantage of the great quality stock that will be available in the first half of 2024, and that should give owners some positivity.